come vape with me. I'm making this video to tell you why it looks as if I've just fallen off the edge of the earth. I've been sick. I've had sciatica. Now, I've heard of sciatica, and I thought once when I was a young woman I might have had sciatica. But boy, I knew nothing about sciatica. Sciatica is a dreadful thing. It's absolutely crippled me. When it first came upon me, just like that, overnight, I felt so sick. I felt as if I had an infection. Hot, fluey, restless, couldn't sleep, absolutely aching from head to toe, and then I couldn't walk. Wow, it crippled me. Now that was 2 months ago, just after I had made the review that I did on this halo. Do you remember that halo? I don't know if that's the right way round. I think it might be. This halo tank that I got to review, I promised you I had a giveaway on it. But I'm very sorry. I was so ill, I actually wrote to them and I returned the giveaway because I knew that I wouldn't be able to do it. And luckily I did, because it's taken me 2 months to even feel vaguely human. So today I'm just telling you I've been sick, so you can tell me how sorry you are on the comments. I am feeling better. I'm not as crippled as I was, though I'm not perfectly well. I am managing to sort of stagger around the block with the dog. Every day I force myself to do that, and it's getting easier, I must say. I've had physiotherapy. I've had McTimony, chiropractic. It's not straight chiropractic, but it's done me a very good. It was the best thing I had, the McTimony chiropractic, because when I was 36, I had a postpartum stroke. They're more common than you think, but I had just had a baby. And after you've had a baby, you are at greater danger of having a stroke, really, than other times. And I also had had a cesarean. So I had this stroke, and I probably nearly died. I didn't believe I was going to die, but everybody else thought I was going to die. And I was left absolutely furious at the age of 36, because I thought, how unfair. I've got a new baby, I'm 36, I'm buggered if this is going to overcome me. So I fought it. I had months and months of physiotherapy. But in actual fact, I'm crooked. I'm semi-paralyzed down the left side, though I can see and I can speak and I can hear all of the things that came back to me, luckily. But I'm very crooked, so my left shoulder is up most of the time. So my spine is crooked, one leg slightly shorter than the other. I limp when I'm walking, and I constantly have my hand in the stroke position. That is a stroke position. See the finger, this finger going over the top. Typical stroke position. You will see that in people in the street who've had a stroke. So this McTimony lady said to me, I'm very twisted at the base of my spine, and she thinks that is the cause of the sciatica. See, I don't want to just take a pill, and actually the pills make me feel so sleepy and they make me tearful and depressed, so I'm trying not to take any pills. What's the point of taking painkillers and covering up the cause of the problem? I'm old now, and my body has done a big mileage, 72 years, so I think this twistiness, I agree with her, that the twistiness is causing the sciatica, because if I drop my shoulder, drop my arm, and try not to hold my hand in the stroke position, the pain is much better. So I think the cause of this sciatica is the fact that for all those years since I was 36, I've been crooked, and now my poor old spine is complaining. But boy, it hasn't been nice. So I've had physiotherapy, I've had all the normal stuff you do in the UK, but this McTimony chiropractic, where I'm trying to straighten myself, it's a sort of, she's working on my posture. I have found that to be the best thing. And I read on the internet about a woman with dreadful sciatica, also old like me, who had dropped arches, and she got things for her shoes to build up her arches, and the sciatica went. Now, I've got one foot on the left side which hangs out all the time. I suppose it's got a weak ankle or something left from the stroke. So I'm going to investigate having that a fixture put in my shoe to keep my foot supported on the left so it doesn't go over on the ankle. So I've got plans, because I'm not having this for the rest of my life. Sciatica is a dreadful thing, and my heart goes out to any of you who are in the state of having sciatica temporarily, or some people have it constantly. Isn't that the most terrible thing? How dreadful to be in such pain all your life that you can't walk. So I'm feeling much better now, and that is the reason I did not give the giveaway on the Halo. I sent it back. I'm still using the Halo. This is coffee flavor. Jack Vapor coffee flavor. Beautiful. And it doesn't block the tank. Coffee is known for blocking the tank. This is my Aspire 2 on a Jack Vapor tank, a Jack Vapor battery, Aspire 2, and in it is, what is it? Marmalade. Marmalade. Delicious. Now, if I put this marmalade in any other tank, it makes me cough. But it does not make me cough in the Aspire tank. So the tank, the atomizer in the tank that you're using makes a big difference to the flavor or the response you are giving to the e-liquid that you're vaping. This is my old spider tank. I mean, really, it is a spider tank. I know they're called something different now, but this was bought in, I don't know, the year that Pa fell off the bus. It's so old, and I've got two new ones stashed away. But actually, it's a good vape, and it holds a lot of e-liquid. This flavor is coconut. Might be Jack Vapor's coconut. And the little tank, battery, what am I talking about? That's the Arc Mini from Totally Wicked. I've got two of these little mini ones because they're so comfortable to hold in your hand. But the other one, whether you screw the tank in, the thread has gone. So I've got to use that stuff that electricians use to pad the thread in order to keep the tank on it. But that's one of my favorites. It's easy and it pops in a pocket or a bag. Now, what was this one? This is unrecognizable because it was something, can't remember what its name was now, but all the black came off. So I decorated it. Okay, I decorated, and this is a wonderful tank. I complained about this tank to Jack Vapor. I think it's Jack Vapor's tank. I said that the actual windows were too small, and that is the only complaint. The windows are bloody small, and you can't see if you filled it or not, or if you've overfilled it. But the atomizer and the action and the experience from that tank is wonderful. And in this tank there is delicious pineapple. I'm not sure where the pineapple comes from. I think it comes from Totally Wicked. And because it's my birthday soon, I am going to order some new vegetable glycerine, propylene glycol, and some new flavors, because I've just finished my hazelnut flavor. Oh, that was my favorite. And it was the only flavor that I found infused itself on me and the room, if you like. I sort of would come in or smell my jumper and I'd smell nutty. But nutty's quite nice, don't you think? So I'm going to order some more hazelnut for my birthday and some other flavors. But the marmalade, where's the marmalade? Here. That's a real surprise, because I thought I wouldn't be able to vape it until I tried it in the Aspire 2, and I don't cough at all. Thanks for vaping with me.